A man lies broken on the rocks below. His wife says it was an accident, but the cliffs, they say otherwise. When Detective Sam Hooper steps onto that wind-whipped trail, he knows one thing. The details don't lie. And today, those details will lead him into a story where grief might be real. But innocence? That's another matter. The 911 dispatcher logs the call. A fall from the cliffs. Possible fatality. She pushes it straight to police communications. 2 patrol units are assigned instantly. Fire and rescue are notified. The clock starts ticking. Patrol arrives first. Blue lights cutting through the coastal fog. They tape off the area, check the cliff edge, and confirm the worst. The fall wasn't survivable. One officer stays with Linda, wrapped in shock, voice trembling, hitting every emotional beat you'd expect from a grieving wife. But something in her calmness doesn't sit right. The patrol sergeant arrives next. He takes one look at the scene, steps back, and radios in. "Control, we've got a confirmed fatality. Circumstances unclear. Requesting a detective to attend." Detective Sam Hooper pulls up. As he does so, he murmurs to himself, "Accidents happen here all the time." Hooper ducks under the tape and asks the patrol officer, "What have we got?" "Male, mid-30s, Kevin Turner, looks like a fall." Hooper nods, but his eyes are already scanning the ground. The undisturbed gravel, the narrow trail, the edge where the earth hadn't crumbled. The scene is talking to him, and he's listening. "Where's the wife?" The officer nods toward a woman wrapped in a foil blanket. Linda Turner says she was with him when he fell. Hooper takes a slow breath and walks toward her. Another fall? Another tragedy? But his gut whispers otherwise, and Hooper has learned to trust that voice. Linda stands a few yards back, foil blanket, red eyes, shallow breaths, the perfect picture of a devastated wife. Almost too perfect. Hooper approaches gently. "Mrs. Turner, I'm Detective Sam Hooper. I'm very sorry for your loss." She nods. It doesn't feel real." "Tell me what led up to the fall." She explains the walk, Kevin stepping closer to the edge for a photo, the ground giving way. Hooper listens, but he's also looking. Her boots, too clean, no dirt, no scuffs, no sign she tried to climb down like she claimed. He files it away. "When did you call 911?" he asks. I think straight after. Everything happened so fast." Shock makes memories blur. That part is true, but something about her timing feels rehearsed. Hooper steps back. "Mrs. Turner, I'll need you to come to the station tomorrow to make a full statement." She nods quickly. "Of course." Hooper watches her. The grief is convincing, but the details aren't. Something here is wrong, very wrong. Hooper drives in silence. Linda's version of events loops in his mind. The clean boots, the shaky timing, the pieces that don't quite fit. He's not ready to call it a lie, but something is off. And now he has to deliver the worst news a parent can hear. This part of the job was never easy. He walks up the garden path of a quiet, well-kept house. Diane Turner opens the door, silver hair, warm eyes, already sensing the worst. He steps inside. The house is still, a faint smell of lavender. Photos everywhere. Kevin as a boy. Kevin with his sister Emily. Kevin smiling, laughing, having fun. Hooper sits next to her. "I'm very sorry, Mrs. Turner. There's been an accident. Your son, Kevin, fell from the coastal cliffs this morning. He didn't survive the fall." Her breath breaks. Her world collapses in a single moment. No, we were only at his wedding a few days ago." Hooper lets her cry. He gives her time. The clock on the mantel ticks softly in the background. Then, through tears, she asks, "Was Linda with him?" "Yes," said Hooper. Diane swallowed hard. "Are you absolutely sure it was an accident?" Hooper looks up. surprised but not dismissive. What makes you ask that? She shakes her head. I don't know. Something doesn't feel right. A mother's intuition. Not evidence, but rarely wrong. Hooper leaves the house with a new note in his pocket. Diane Turner, instinctive doubt. Follow up. He could feel the unease already tightening in his chest.